Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 10761 Southwest Sunnyhill Lane, Beaverton, Oregon, 97005. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some age sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of the cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in a 4-inch cast iron pipe, and right off the bat, we have an older section of piping here. We would highly recommend having a sewer scope performed every year, keeping an eye on things. And I think that you kind of have to go into this knowing that, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that it just keeps on going, but you have to kind of go into this knowing that this is most likely going to need some attention here in the future. So we consider this portion at least like a deferred cost. So even if it's working now, then gonna need some attention at some point. This is 1955 cast iron sewer piping. Couple areas of marginal pitch through there too. Something hanging off the top of the pipe there, so we'd recommend keeping an eye on that area. And this is all under the basement slab. So like I said, it does look like it's working now, but definitely going to need some attention in the future. Showing some normal aging and deterioration there. And a little bit of marginal pitch in some areas too. It doesn't show any signs of problems right now. There's no sign of blockage or backup or anything like that. And we're going to get some good news. It looks like at about 30 feet we're going to transition, so at least a portion of this pipe has been improved or updated. It does look like it's turning and going towards the backyard. And we are in 3034 piping, so very good news. We've transitioned pipe size, most importantly we've transitioned pipe materials. So we've got a nice plastic modern sewer piping here. So there's about 30 feet of cast iron pipe under the slab that again is going to need some attention at some point. We'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every year or so, keeping an eye on that. And like I said, you got to kind of go into this knowing that at some point that's going to need some attention. So this will be along the fence line in the backyard, with like the west neighboring fence line. Looks like it's going to twist and hang a left here. And there's a clean out outside, so I'm guessing that's what that is right there. Our clean out tying in. So it does look like it goes left towards the west neighbor's property. So we're going to pause video here, and we're going to move outside to the clean out that we saw in the backyard. So around 80 feet from this spot. So we'll add the 80 feet to, we'll reset the counter once we get to the exterior clean out that we saw in the backyard, and then we'll run the camera down there for the remainder of it. But about 80 feet, so we'll zero it out and then we'll just add that to it. So we're going to stop here, we're going to pause the video, and then we're going to move it outside to the exterior clean out. Per modern building code, every 100 feet or so you have to have a second clean out. So I'm guessing that the line is going to be considerably longer than 100 yards, and so we're going to pause and take over from there. Okay, here we are resuming from the exterior. This is a backyard exterior clean out access right at the fence line, heading towards the west neighbor's property. We're going to reach the lateral at 97 feet. So this would be 97 plus the 80 feet, which is going to be what, almost 180 feet for the sewer pipe. So pretty long sewer line. We started in cast iron. We transitioned to 30-34, and we stayed in 30-34 for a big portion of it. So really good news that a large portion of this pipe has been improved or updated. It does run into, it looks like, the west neighbor's property, and this is the lateral. So this would be the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility at about 97, or I'm sorry, 180 feet, 177 feet to the lateral, and this would be an officially a buyer-owner responsibility. There is that first portion of cast iron piping, which was definitely showing some aging and wear. That should be considered deferred costs. We'd recommend having a sewer scope performed yearly to keep an eye on that area, and then going into this knowing, like I said, that will most likely need to be updated at some point to match the rest of this, and the rest of this looked pretty nice. So very cool that a lot of it has been updated or improved with plastic piping, modern, and then again this is the end of owner responsibility here. And again, it was a cast iron into a 30-34, and then 177 feet away into the city lateral. And so it looks like the lateral the main sewer lateral does not go at the front of the house. It goes on the side of the house. So I'm guessing that's why it's running under the west neighbor's property. If you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe does appear to be in working condition and would pass inspection. Again, we're going to turn off the water and the microphone. We're going to drain everything out, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. But again, it was a cast iron into 3034 into the city lateral at around 180 feet. And again, as of right now, snapshot of the property currently today, it would pass inspection. And like I mentioned, there's going to be that portion that's going to need some updating in the future here. And we'll keep our fingers crossed it just keeps on going and going. But that will most likely need some attention pretty soon here.